Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello. Hi there. Hello, hello, Yarmouth. Good evening, everyone. Hi. Thank you all for coming out. I'm Dave Craig, chairperson of the Yarmouth Town Council, and it's my honor to be here tonight as we celebrate Nat and thank him for his leadership and his service to the town for the past 3 decades. There's a few folks I'd like to recognize first. Lisa Grant for putting this all together. And also Sean Quirk, who produced a video that you'll see in a few minutes and is keeping this all working. So we'll keep this short. We're going to start, we've actually got 3 gifts for Nat. We'll start with Megan Casey from the Yarmouth Town Council, who's going to present a gift from councilors past and present. So, Megan?
Thank you. So as Dave said, I'm speaking to present a gift to Nat from all of the former town councilors with whom he had worked from 1992 until 2024. So there. Just quickly, I'm just going to do this really fast, but one of the likely hardest parts of Nat's job, maybe, has been acclimating all of us to being elected officials when we are elected to council. Most of us come with little experience and high expectations of what we're going to be able to do on council. And rather than squash those expectations, Nat has helped every single one of us, seriously, have successful tenures on council. A few months ago, the council had this idea of coming up with collecting notes or cards from as many former councilors as we could and from ourselves to present to Nat tonight. I was lucky enough to be the coordinator, and thanks to Lisa also, I got the names of all of the former councilors and contacted them. And it was a joyful experience. To a one, everyone who got back to me, everyone who talked to me was so thrilled to have the opportunity to thank Nat and to talk to Nat. And that just says a lot about who Nat is and what he has been to this town for 32 years. So. Tim is now explaining why his will come in a few minutes, right? Right? Anyway, here, sorry. Let me get it out of my bag.
There's only 3 that were off back.
Yeah. So here's a box. We've had a box engraved to Nat Tupper with deep appreciation from Yarmouth Town Councilors 1992 to 2004, and it's full of notes. So thank you, Nat.
Thank you, Megan. The next presentation will be from Alan Stearns, the Executive Director of the Royal River Conservation Trust.
I brought somebody with me.
This is, I'm not Alan. Second. My name is Emily Jones, and it is my honor to represent the Royal River Conservation Trust this evening as one of 16 volunteer members of the Board of Directors. We are a locally governed charitable land trust working in Yarmouth and the entire Royal River watershed. We are proud to be your local land trust. I always say that when you move to Yarmouth, first you get your dump sticker, second you get your library card, and then you find our trails and you join the Land Trust. The Yarmouth Land Trust, now the Royal River Conservation Trust, was founded in 1990. Nat Tupper was hired by the town in 1991. Let me describe to you what Yarmouth looked like in 1991. The Fells Groves properties were private land. Little John Island was entirely private land. The Spear Farm was entirely private land. Royal River Park was half the size it is today. There was neither the West Side Trail nor a Beth Condon Parkway, and I could go on. Nat recognized early that growth would come. He recognized early that open space and access to the ocean and river is the heart and soul of a community. For more than 30 years, he has had unwavering passion, has been steady as a rock, never with drama, and has always focused on the needs of the entire town. After more than 30 years, he has delivered open space and trails to every neighborhood, open and inviting to the region, open inviting to new Mainers and old Mainers alike. Thank you, Nat. So I'm going to pass this is Alan.
We have a token of our appreciation, and of course, everything Emily and I do, everything our organization does, is dozens and dozens of people in this room and hundreds of people in the watershed who make our work possible. We know that when Nat gets up here, Nat's going to say that none of this is his credit, that all the credit should go to the people in the room and such. But regardless, on behalf of all of us, we believe that Nat deserves so much credit. The inscription is to Nat Tupper, Town Manager, 1991 to 2024, a legacy of land conservation in Yarmouth, and listing all of the open spaces in Yarmouth that happened during his tenure, all of them with his fingerprints on them. A final comment before Nat comes up here and claims none of this is his credit. There was a conservation project we were working on, which shall remain nameless, where Nat convinced the town council chair, who shall remain nameless, that it was their idea. Nat convinced the planning board that Nat's fingers weren't all over it. Nat convinced me that it was my idea, and the whole town actually believed Nat's horse shit, that he wasn't telling us what to do, how to get it done, and making it happen himself. So thank you, Nat.
It's not my time to speak, but if my dad was here, he would be so thrilled that I finally got a good paddling.
The last of our presentations will be from Bert Kendall of the American Legion.
I've had the good fortune of knowing Nat two ways. I'm a retired city manager from New Jersey and Maine, and met Nat over 20 years ago at one of the conferences. He's a legend. You're fortunate to have him, and it's going to be hard to replace him. We had him speak at a Legion meeting this fall about the changes he's seen in his 32 years, and it's remarkable. I think his job was relatively easy when he came on. It's impossible now. And the speech was so good, we copied it and we suggested it be given by Nat at a statewide forum. So he's that good. Now, my other hat is I've been commander of the Legion for about 10 years. And it's been great working with the town because when the head man, Nat, cooperates with the Legion, all of the staff do. They do a terrific job. Of our 80 flags that you see out on the green, we're expanding. We have more. He's found us a new spot out back and out into Route 1, and we're going to follow his advice and expand the number of flags we have. So, since he's done such a good job, we want to give him a Legion hat. It has, it's only the second one we've ever given out to a non-Legion member, and it has Yarmouth, Maine on it, so if he gets lost and is wandering around, he'll be able to find it. And if you can see that, I think it needs a little protection when he goes out on his boat. Thank you, Nat.
And now we have a short video that I hope you'll all enjoy. Thanks to Sean. Okay, sure.
What, Sean, this is for Tupper, Sean? Oh, bring in the stunt double, man. Well, I guess I'll say something. Well, as you know, Nat, I don't normally prepare any type of discussion or preparation, so I'm winging it today. but seeing as you worked me like a rented mule, I didn't have much time to prepare, but I do want to say that it has been a tremendous pleasure serving with you over the 11 years now. It's gone by very quickly. And I must say that of all the town managers I work with over the years, and there have been many, you are certainly the best of the best. So I wish you the very best in your retirement, and please don't be a stranger. Stop by my office early. You know we're in early, and we'll have a cup of coffee together. So congratulations, and well-deserved. Thank you.
Congratulations, Nat, on a wonderful career. I think the greatest move you ever made was hiring me as the fire chief. Can't be a cop. I just can't do it. But on all seriousness, thank you. You've had a wonderful, wonderful career. You've done amazing things for our community. You certainly put us up into a wonderful facility here, and you've developed a great team through your leadership. Your leadership certainly will be hard to follow, but I think that Yarmouth's in a better place for everything that you've done. Again, you hired me, so I do appreciate that. Although you put me with that police chief guy, but one day, he will score high enough on the exam to become a fireman. But in all seriousness, enjoy, congratulations, well done. Thank you.
Hi, Nat. I just want to say congratulations on your retirement. I'm a little jealous, but I'll get there someday. You've done just amazing things for the town, amazing things for the employees here. It's been a pleasure to work for you. I appreciate your generosity with your time, your mentorship, your flexibility, your sense of humor, and your tolerance. So enjoy the rest of your days outside of public service. You've earned it. Congratulations.
Hi, Nat. I have always appreciated your wisdom and your experience and your sense of humor, and especially your longevity. I think that is a standard that's going to be difficult for anybody to meet, and certainly not one that I plan on meeting myself. So congratulations. Thanks for all of your support, and good luck to you. Best wishes for a long, healthy, and happy retirement.
Hey, Nat. I can't believe I'm standing here recording this message today. I've had a ton of time to prepare for this, and I am at a total loss of words. But the thing I really want to say is just thank you for all your years of service, for giving me opportunities and chances here in Yarmouth, and it's been a great experience and a great ride. And I wish you and Judy and your family the very best.
Thank you all for showing up this morning to our annual holiday breakfast. And when I say showing up, I don't just mean showing up today. There are community members here who helped us with our strategic plan. They showed up to extra meetings and to take surveys, so I'd like to say thank you to them. We have volunteers here that show up on a very rigid weekly schedule. They go about their important work professionally and with discretion. They make their hard work look easy. So I say thank you to them as well. Library trustees who are sponsoring this breakfast today also show up. They put their money where their mouth is, support a lot of programming, and are currently doing advocacy work behind book challenges and other efforts in town. Library staff who are all here today, they continue to show up every day with a smile and their positive attitude and endless tolerance for public interaction and my own madcapped management style. It is a pleasure to work with you, and I thank all of them. And finally, to the one person in the room who really should be the one wearing this ridiculous Santa coat, I offer my heartfelt appreciation for being lucky enough to work for Nat Tupper for the last 26 years. He sets the bar very high with his work ethic, compassion for others less fortunate, consideration for all sides of a situation, always with an open door, always listening to my words of frustration, and never once interrupting me to get to the finish line. And when this guy distributes meeting notices, agendas, long support documents, lengthy cover memos, very regular emails, always with the perfect dad joke, vintage cartoon, Spotify video music clip, bad clip art, self-deprecating literary references, to that guy who can make municipal work fun. Thank you, Nat, for showing up, and thank you for doing what you've done to help keep me showing up for the last 26 years. Thank you, and you have now made it incredibly difficult for the next person who will be sitting in that chair. Thank you very much.
Nat manages to find the humor in any situation and can lighten the mood. His quick wit and great sense of humor certainly contribute to making the office lighter and fun. He never hesitates to take time out of his extremely busy schedule to help with a request or question, be it from the general public or a staff person. His knowledge and insight is invaluable.
Nat has always steered the ship with kindness and humor and manages to provide a sense of calm in any situation. Even in the most challenging situations, he can find a solution that results in a positive outcome. We will miss Nat's depth of knowledge about the community and its residents, and we wish him, and especially Judy, all the best of luck with his retirement. He's earned it, and then some.
We'll miss you, Nat.
Hi, Nat. Just wanted to wish you a congratulations on your retirement. It's been great working with you over the last several years, and I hope that you will stop by the History Center to just brush up on your local history every once in a while. Don't be a stranger. Have a great retirement.
Hey, Nat. Just wanted to say congratulations. You have more than earned this. It has been such a pleasure working with you and getting to know you, and I will miss your amazing sense of humor, and I hope this next chapter is just fantastic for you, and I wish you all the very best.
Hey, Nat, it's me, one-time Facebook star. I wanted to write a speech, but I didn't know where to start. We've worked together for quite a long time. So I figured I would just comment on how you are so dedicated to the town of Yarmouth, the residents, and it's never more apparent than in the wintertime. I've worked with you for a little over 17 years, and I've driven through some pretty tricky weather to get to and from work for those 2 or 3 residents that may show up any given day. But that's what you wanted, so that's what we did. In the last probably 5 to 10 years, I think your heart's grown maybe 3 sizes, and I correlate that, see what I did there, to your grandchildren. I feel as though once they started coming along, you started to soften a little bit, and we started noticing shorter days when the snow was coming, or even office closures. But I still could count maybe 3 times in all that we've actually been closed. But this past year, when Maggie came along, we actually closed due to an impending storm, which is unheard of. So thank you for that. And I want to thank your children, Jordan, Sam, and Brian, and their beautiful wives for bringing all those grandchildren into the world. I'm a little partial to Ruth Ann, as you can tell, and Henry's a close second. But Maggie, boy, when she came along and you actually closed the office, I was like, yeah, I don't think this is going to last long. So I think it's time. I think we all know that it's time. You have definitely earned this retirement, and I wish you all the best. Long, happy retirement. But mostly I think I'm just jealous that you won't have to travel those long, tricky roads to work anymore. So I'll be thinking of you when we have those days. Judy, I don't know what to say. God bless you and good luck. Signing off now.
Nat, I'm at a loss for words. Who would have thought in 1991, when I was on the Yarmouth Town Council, that we made the decision to hire you as our town manager? And I'm just so proud and extraordinarily grateful for the role that you've played in keeping the town that I grew up in and still live in you've kept its roots firmly and deeply planted in its traditions and its New England charm. And I can only imagine the challenges that you faced over the years with the changing personalities of town councilors, the agendas, sometimes the challenging decisions that need to be made, and you've navigated them all with diplomacy and professionalism, and we're all very grateful for your leadership. So on behalf of all of us Yarmouthites, I want to say well said, well done, and onward to many more special moments and memories as you embark on the next phase of your life. All the best, and thank you very much.
Nat, congratulations on your retirement. I'm here with some fellow members of the school committee to offer our congratulations to you. I've had the personal pleasure of working with you in several capacities over the last 30 plus years. You've done yeoman's work for the town of Yarmouth, and you've done it with obvious professionalism, good humor, and with the long game perspective. We're particularly thankful for the collaborative work that you've done with the school committees over the years. There have been some challenging times, but you've always approached them with good humor and with professionalism, and we're thankful for that. The contributions that you've made to this community, Nat, will be a lasting legacy of your superb leadership, and we thank you for that. The town has benefited greatly from your leadership. Kate?
Thanks, David. Congratulations, Mr. Tupper. I'm not here to make you feel old. However, when you became the town manager in Yarmouth, I was a 6th grader at the old Yarmouth Intermediate School. Thank you so much for your countless years and hours of service to the town of Yarmouth. We thank you for your support of our school department as well. I also wanted to share best wishes from my parents, Ron and Joanne. They send their thanks and congratulations to you as well. So enjoy your retirement with your much better half, Mrs. Tupper, your grandchildren, and we wish you many healthy and happy years ahead. We thank you so much.
Nat, it's been a pleasure working with you in many capacities. Everything from starting the Royal River Community Players, the new theater group at the Red Ribbon Cutting, to seeing you around during Clam Fest, and of course all of your support through the town as we make our way through budget season here on the school board. Thank you so much.
Nat, I remember awaiting your arrival as town manager, filling the shoes of a longtime, well-loved person. And I have to say that over the years, in the many capacities I've served with you, from the Affordable Housing Committee to the Zoning Board to the School Committee and on, you have been a wonderful person to be at the helm and to control the different forces at work in our town and to oversee the amazing, amazing changes that have taken place. I think all of us can tell so much has happened in that period, and we are very thankful to you for your leadership and your stewardship.
Thanks again, Nat. Hope you enjoy your retirement. You've certainly earned it.
Nat, congratulations on your retirement. I'm wishing you a long, healthy, and happy one. I know you'll spend lots of time with your family, and especially as the grandchildren you're always bragging about. I want to thank you again for being an exemplary town manager and an even better human being. I'm going to miss all those Thursday nights that we spent at the council meetings. I'm going to miss all those Friday packets of information you send out. I'm going to miss your intelligence, your caringness, your kindness, your wit, and your wisdom. And I just hope that you have a great retirement. We'll miss you. There may be somebody else behind the town manager's desk, but we'll never be able to replace you.
Hi, Nat. Thank you for the past almost 3 years of your support and advice. It has been invaluable as I've grown into this role. Thank you as well for taking a chance on a planner with big font on her resume. I am a millennial after all, and from away no less. Best wishes in your retirement.
Hi, Nat. Community Service thanks you for all of your service. We are grateful for the endless guidance and support you provided to YCS over your time here. You've placed our community in great hands with the current leaders and partners that you've made during those decades. Over the many years of your leadership, Many opportunities were provided to our residents through YCS services and programs, and that's because of you. We can't thank you enough for your open-minded approach and the foresight you brought to our community. While you'll be missed, we wish you all the best in your retirement. Enjoy it. You deserve it. Thank you.
Congratulations, Nat, on 30 years of storied history here in Yarmouth. It only made sense that we did this underneath the moose, where you've spent countless hours working with residents and counselors to make this a better place to live and, for us, a better place to work. Nat, I don't think you quite understand how much of an impact you've had on my career so far. I remember back, my first job, as you are well aware, was the better town in Androscoggin County in Turner. And as a 21-year-old first-time manager, it was a total learning curve. And so I really relied on older managers to help, teach me the way to be a manager, and also, to defray some of my legal fees. So it was always great to work with folks who knew what they were doing. I remember the first year of going to the Managers Institute at Sunday River. I had made my way around interning with a bunch of different towns, and connected with a lot of great managers, learned a lot, and got just stupidly pulled into a lunch table at my first day at the Institute with you, Bill Briggio, I think Gary Brown was there, Tom Hall, Cornell. I mean, it was just like sitting with the leaders of the 5 families. There was no reason for me to be there, and it was the most intimidating 30 minutes of beef stroganoff, I think you could imagine. But you were such a kind voice, and was so sort of reassuring that, I was there for a reason. And you probably don't remember that, but it's always stuck with me. And frankly, I've always wanted an opportunity to work with you more, and have had it's been a real pleasure. So congratulations on retirement, and hope to see you around, and don't be a stranger.
Hey Nat, I count myself as the unluckiest member of town staff because I think I've only worked with you the smallest amount of time, and that time that I have has been so great. You are a wonderful leader, wonderful role model, and just a general pleasure to work with and learn from. And I am going to miss you very much, but I wish you all the best on your retirement, and I hope you come and bother us at Town Hall quite frequently.
Nat, I can't believe you're leaving us. So I've been here over 10 years, and I've known you since I first got to town. And you really got me involved in this community. And I have to say, you were one of the key people that did that. You and Tamsin, I think. I have so appreciated your insights, your ideas as we set up the EDAB program. And then, of course, now we have LDC. And I know that none of this would have happened without your prodding and your support and your championship all across the town on these matters. And I've just enjoyed your irreverent way of bringing perspective to our conversations, the serious ones and not so serious ones, and your sensitivity about community issues. It really has made a difference. I don't know who can ever fill those big shoes. And I'm sorry I won't see you on Friday night because I'm on my way to sit on a beach. So I'll be thinking of you next week. And I'll catch up when I'm back for some lunch. All the best to you and your family. God bless.
Hi, this is Patty with WGME 13, and we are live at the Town Hall in Yarmouth.
I'm a poor planner, so I don't know what to say. Because every time I tried, I started to cry. So, Mr. Tupper, you have reminded me so much of my dad. So, thank you for that. Thank you for your humor. And thank you for all of the knowledge that you have and have shared with every person, not just people who work with you or people in the town. But I will miss most of all our snowball fights. And yeah.
He had snowball fights with you?
Well, because I gave him cotton ball snowballs.
Not
when
real
he-
snow?
No,
Ah,
because
okay.
he threw real snowballs at my window. So I figured to save the,
Is that the
the
sense of humor?
property of destruction, I would give him cotton ball snowballs.
Nat, although our time together has been short, I appreciate your knowledge, support, guidance, patience, and your great sense of humor. There are no ends or beginnings, just transitions that take us where we're meant to go next. Happy journey, happy everything. Thank you.
Nat, what do I say here? I've only been with the town since March, but let me tell you, Nat has welcomed me with open arms. Just kidding. Nat has given me nothing but heart attacks weekly. Nat learned early on that he could pop up in my window and I would scream, or he would put spiders in places that I would find and least expect it. So I guess I need to thank Nat for welcoming me and keeping me on my toes. I am going to miss the unexpected, but hope you enjoy every minute of your retirement. And if you could please call ahead if you plan on visiting so I can prepare for that visit, that would be great. And also, if you do visit, we do like treats.
Well, pretty much kind of like Patty and Lisa, I haven't been here that long, but everybody has been so amazing, and Mr. Tupper gave me a chance, and that is the one thing that I remember about him, is that this is a career field that I never planned on finding, and Nat gave me the opportunity to see if I could actually do it, and I'm still here so far, so that must mean I'm doing okay. And his warmth and keeping everybody on their toes, super thankful for everything that he's done for the town, and he is going to be greatly missed, not only by us, but also by the residents, even though they don't know it yet, maybe. But good luck, happy life, and enjoy this next chapter.
My turn.
Well, Nat, didn't really have anything planned to say because I still don't believe that you're not going to show up on February 10th, 11th in the office at 7 a.m. But I want to wish you a happy and well-deserved retirement. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude for all of your guidance, your support, your encouragement. I guess I'll throw a sense of humor in there too. Sometimes it was great, sometimes not so great. You'll be greatly missed. We'll try to follow in your footsteps. Unfortunately, that will be very difficult. And you've been an amazing boss. Your guidance and advice have been invaluable. I do wish you all the best, you and Judy.
Hi, Nat. I'm here to say thank you. Thank you for mentoring dozens of us town councilors over the course of your 32 years. Thank you for teaching us how to be municipal servants. Thank you for reminding us what small town civility is all about and how necessary it is in some very challenging times. Thank you mostly for your good humor and your kind heart. Enjoy your retirement. We love you and we'll miss you a lot.
Nat Tupper, 32 years as town manager. Quite an accomplishment. And I am glad to be here for your retirement party, or as we call it, the leaving us in the lurch party. Nat, a lot of people are going to have lots of different accolades and compliments and wonderful adjectives to use to describe you as a person and your performance as town manager. I, of course, can't be part of that choir or that noise. In fact, I've got a few things I want to talk to you about for your exit interview, things that might make it a better road ahead for the next town manager. Okay, all right. I kid. And as I hope people know, you and I have kidded a lot over the course of our tenure together and what has become a great friendship, I hope, for the both of us. All right, now I will join in the chorus. there are a couple of things I want you to know and want to sort of have memorialized, because it's been impressive to watch over the time that you have been our manager. And one of the things, there are many things that you have been terrific at. One of the best things that I've seen over the course of the time is how you are able to dive deep into one particular subject and get to know all the facts and everything that you could possibly know about that one subject, and then give it to us in a way that even, I don't know, say a Colby graduate would understand. And I'm talking about such a wide variety of subjects that you've had to get yourself up to speed on. And you did, and it always sounded like you were close to being an expert in these, whether it's whether we were dealing with Steve Johnson's stormwater, or we were dealing with budget stuff, or any of the financial stuff, any of the human resources stuff, dams, even chickens. You really just went to know about it, went to go about getting the knowledge for us, and then we would either do something with it or punt it to the next council. But you were always there for us, and you were always deferential to the council, even though you really didn't have to be, since we know who's in charge here. So I say goodbye to you as town manager, and I hope that you are proud of that accomplishment, because you were clearly one of a kind. I hope I'm not saying goodbye to you as a friend, because I have really appreciated that of you during my time on the council, whether it was here on the left side just making wise remarks, or as chair, or whatever. Your presence helped me, I think, become a better friend and a better counselor. I will never forget when you passed out your retirement letter to us at an ops meeting last month. I was not happy with you, but then I was actually very happy and delighted for you. You, sir, have put in the time. I love you, man. You are a great friend. I'll still need to borrow the truck. But you have done your service for king and country, and it's now time to move on to your next chapter. So, Nat, thank you for all the hard work that you've done. You've ingrained yourself into the soul of Yarmouth, and you have helped so many people. And Yarmouth is all the better for it. So, until your next chapter, thanks, man. Bye.
No, the
stories
James.
about Nat.
That's it.
Come on,
I don't
stories
have
about
any.
Nat.
I don't
That's
have
it.
any.
I had a snowball. That was it. Snowball. Yeah, and my son, when I brought him to work with me, smacked his behind.
Matt did?
No.
Oh.
David smacked his.
Oh.
So, but
It's been a while since we've, attacked his office. I mean, we used to do something every time we went on vacation. We kind of let
was
that
before
go.
us.
Yeah, like hanging balloons, or
Well, he's not like
putting graves on his. Or the best was changing the letters and numbers on his keyboard. So when he came back and he was trying to type, and it was going crazy, and he was just trying to show pictures of his grandchild, and it was funny. We had to replace his keyboard, but that was fun. He was typing away, going, "It's not typing like it's supposed to be." Maybe we have some surprises left in store for you before you leave, Mr. Tupper.
Well, you do still live in town, so there's always TPing.
That's what I said earlier.
And we do know where he lives, right?
And the office is easy to do.
Send him a foreclosure letter or something like that. Guess that's it.
Right, yeah.
Bye, Mr. Tupper.
Bye, Mr. Tupper.
You're gonna be missed.
Miss you.
Give us your keys.
And now, the man of the hour, Nat Tupper.
kind of always wondered what it'd be like to attend your own wake. Now I don't want to do one. Thank you. I knew this was going to be one of those moments where if I didn't write something down, I was not going to find words, and that's rare for me. I knew that I had to be short, and I had to leave a lot left unsaid, and you know that's very rare for me. So bear with me. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone here, but I want to thank everyone who I have had the great honor and privilege of working with, not only here in Yarmouth for the last almost 33 years, but in other towns for 43 years. It's been a wonderful career, and there are so many people who have helped me and have been friends to me and who have meant so much to me that I can't name them all. I won't. You don't have that much time. But I do want to say thanks, and first and foremost, to my wife, Judy, for all of your love and support, for all of my family who are scattered around here, and grandchildren over there, and in the corner, and referenced elsewhere, and one who went crying out of here a little while ago. You have been there for me, and you have been an inspiration to me all along. And I love you all very much, and I thank you for letting me be me and for helping me to pursue this career, which has added so much to the purpose of my life. I want to thank everyone who had something to do with putting this show together tonight, everyone who organized this. You put a lot of care and time and effort. Sean, you're fired. It is, I'm feeling a little focused here, but it is a celebration of this Yarmouth community that I'm really here for. What we have accomplished together, or for some of you, what you've endured together with me. Lisa, I know you're back there somewhere. I know you didn't do this all by yourself, but I know none of this would have happened without you, and so I thank you, and thank everyone who came. I want to extend my deep, deep appreciation for the members of the Yarmouth Town Council, those serving today and those who have served before them for a long time, and actually for some boards of selectmen that I've served with and had the great honor of serving with in the years past. They have been, these elected officials, the center of my attention because I believe in local representative democracy, and I've dedicated my efforts to helping them arrive at informed decisions that they believe best serve and reflect the values of the community. It's not been my goal to convince them that I know the right answers, and I will share with you a secret right now. The department heads do. I don't. But this town council in particular has entrusted me to help them think things through. They listened and they deliberated and they made their own decisions and representatives of the Yarmouth people. Anyway, this work of the council coming to the right decisions on their own with information that I hope I can support them and the department heads have helped them with is the very essence of local democracy, and it's the reason that I do what I do, is to make that work. And so I'm very grateful for having been able to be a part of all of that. And this council and the several before that have also cared very much for the employees and the volunteers and the residents of Yarmouth and have kept them foremost in mind. They've also cared for me, and some of them, on occasion, have even read my emails. Together they have set the example for how we are to live and thrive together in community without batteries. And I ask everyone here to please join me in thanking the members of the town council and elected officials for all of their great work. Thank you. If I do nothing else, I want to thank the town staff and the volunteers particularly the department heads and the town hall staff, who I just take so much joy and pride in working with and have so much fun working with every single day. There is incredible talent and a tremendous amount of passion at work every day. There's so much talent and there's so much commitment to providing the very best for Yarmouth and to supporting and lifting each other up. It is a wonderful team with a legacy of community values and structures left behind for future generations of all Yarmouth people, and I'm grateful for that. My debt of gratitude goes beyond that, though. All right, I'm going to yell at them. It's been fun. So now I'll be quiet. So, my debt of gratitude goes to them as friends, as principled and creative leaders and custodians of the public trust. What I feel for them exceeds any words that I can possibly muster. I have been so blessed with this amazing group of friends. I will miss them all tremendously. Now, I have to tell you, I am also sorry. I'm sorry for the ways and all the times that I've fallen short, for the times I couldn't or failed to see what needed to be seen, what needed to be said, to lead when leadership was needed, to do what needed to be done, and to be who you needed me to be. Now, this is no false modesty or self-deprecation exercise right now. I do those sometimes. The job and the roles of the town manager are much bigger than any one person's abilities, knowledge, or skills. It requires the admission that you cannot do it all, and you certainly can't do it alone. There will always be things left undone. Sorry about the affordable housing project. There are things that will be tried and they fail. There are things that were not dared that should have been dared. And there are ideas that didn't get hatched that should have been. And most regrettably, there have been a few promises that were not kept. Please know that I tried. With my own limitations and my own disappointments here, I can own those. I can be okay with it. We're all limited. But the biggest regrets are from when I didn't recognize them, when I didn't recognize my limits or ask for help, when I didn't trust the people around me to step up and help carry the load, even though time after time after time they did so unpromoted, unprompted, unrecognized, and unrewarded. Well, you're wrong. You were recognized. I saw it, and I appreciated it deeply. So I hope when this new town council, this current town council, I should say, makes their next hiring decision, and I know you're a little rusty at it, I hope you won't look for someone who can do it all or thinks that they can. Instead, I hope you'll look for someone who is committed to helping everyone around them be their best selves, to do their best work, and someone devoted to service to the wonderful, beautiful, caring community that is Yarmouth. This is a very, very special home, and I thank you all for being a part of it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone, and let's go back to mingling and congratulating Nat, and have a great evening. Thank you all for being here.